So I was actually out in Ecuador in February of 2018, attempting Cotopaxi. Unfortunately, my climbing partner and I, we made it to the traverse, right about 18,500, and had to turn around. So it means a lot for me to be out here again. Obviously a reattempt or redemption, if you will, but this trip, it means far more to me than my last attempt. To be out here with Romp and to be out here with other adaptive climbers, it's just super inspiring and motivating. And it's really special to me too, because being hurt the way that I was, I don't know a ton of female amputees. I don't know a ton of just injured women, period. So it was just powerful for me to see like their recovery and what they've been through and where they're going now. Over the course of a couple of days, we're sharing our tips and tricks, sharing, dreams, goals, life advice, and the whole nine. So, instead of coming out here and, wanting to be the first to the top, like we're building each other up to be able to stand on top of Cotopaxi together.
Cuando cursaba el segundo semestre de la universidad, en el 2011, tuve un accidente y perdí una extremidad. Fueron meses difíciles, pues tuve que tener toda la disciplina para hacer la terapia física y para entrenarme para volver a caminar con una prótesis. Tuve también el apoyo de mis maestros, de mis amigos, de mi familia, que fueron parte importante en mi recuperación. En 2018 tuve la oportunidad de conocer a Romp en un evento de Estados Unidos de la Amputee Coalition of America. También supe que iban a lanzar próximamente su convocatoria para organizar la quinta escalada con causa. Fue entonces que nació mi deseo de sumarme a este movimiento global y de entrenarme durante los próximos meses para poder ser parte de esta experiencia.
What we do through climbing is show people that disability from amputation can have a completely different face, and that we really are just trying to empower anyone that comes in contact with our organization. And so our service to our patients in the communities where we work and where we live, this is the message that we want to transmit. And one of the best ways of doing that is through example. There's only so much I could say or any one of us can say, but watching someone like Estefania say months ago, yes, I'm fighting for amputee rights in Mexico, and I want to go after this huge challenge in my personal life to show the world that what I'm doing is worth it, that this has value and this is needed. And through example speaks much louder than any words we could ever say.
This is the 5th year leading my guiding group for this amazing climb to the glaciers of Ecuador. This is going to be like the 2nd time for Cotopaxi. I'm just so privileged and so honored to be part of this amazing experience, to learn from each one, because everyone has an amazing story to tell.
So this year was interesting. There was some weather, some flight delays, some bags lost. I love planning trips. This is the best part of my job, is the climbing for Romp trip every year with the elite team. And you can plan as much as you want, but there are things out of your control.
If it was going to go smoothly, then it wouldn't be mountaineering, it wouldn't be an expedition.
They got there Saturday night. We went straight into our climb on Pichincha on Sunday. A very difficult climb. Most of us made the summit.
We had a real solid crew of some incredible women on the team this year.
One individual in particular, Estefania, she demonstrated the strength she has and the grit she has on the 2 climbs for training.
Coming down, I ran into Estefania, who was really struggling with the scree part of the climb. With the time of everything, the guide suggested that she turn around at some point.
Her pace, she just could not keep up with everyone. I was noticing some struggles in the way she was moving. She was not fully taking advantage of her prosthetic knee technology, and just wondering what can we do in these next few days to help unlock more of her mobility and potential on the mountain. She has an incredible amount of courage and heart, and so that was evident that she had the capacity within her to reach the summit that we were aiming for at the end of the week, but she needed a lot of help along the way. So what we did back in the lodge was I did some alignment adjustments to kind of maximize the efficiency of her motion. Kirstie was helping her to feel the movements and learn how to ride the knee down step over step, over and over in the lodge, down the stairs, then outside, in the grass, on the ramp. And watching her click with that, and some of just the offhanded comments that she made as that was happening, you know, like, que rico, que delicia, you know, she was feeling all of a sudden this new movement in her body, this new capability.
And she's actually using the same knee that I'm using. And to know that I was just in her shoes literally a year ago trying to figure out this new knee, trying to figure out the mountains. What I've been doing for the past few years is about paying it forward. So to me now to be able to do this for her, like I couldn't help but be proud. You know, I sat there and I cried when she like figured out how to go down the steps.
También tuve la inspiración de una maravillosa mujer, Kirstie, pues ambas somos usuarias de prótesis por arriba de rodilla y esto de alguna manera hizo que nuestras almas, nuestro corazón, nuestras experiencias como mujeres amputadas se conectaran. Conocerla fue una gran inspiración, fue un gran regalo, pues es una mujer dedicada al servicio de los demás.
This whole life is just about leaving a legacy. You know, if you don't share your stories or you don't share your experience or help the next guys and gals, then I mean, you're just gonna take it with you.
I think Kirstie was really proud of Estefania in that moment, watching kind of their friendship form and flourish. Baby bird, fly out of the nest, baby bird. Going into Ruminawi the next day, I think she was still tired but felt really excited to kind of use these skills that she had learned in the lodge that night on an actual mountain. She again didn't make it to the summit there, but it wasn't because we had to turn her around for any reason or her own ability. So we all made it to the summit. She was pretty close, and these clouds came in, and we had to move super fast down. We had to hike down this ridge. There was no coverage, and it was full-on hail and lightning storm. I just get chills thinking about it because I didn't want to be anywhere near there. Looking around, there was nowhere else to go.
Yeah, we're just hoping everyone makes it down safe at this point.
That type of weather change is what really keeps us prepared, especially for moving forward to Cotopaxi, where the weather can change at any moment.